5,000 rounds mark, RAS 47, part 2 of our 5,000 rounds test. We started today with the drops on the concrete. As you can see, the rifle is in one piece, good sign, but we had a problem. Now what is happening, guys, and it is a cosmetic issue, but this wood stock, as you know, last time we had a problem with it too. I tightened the screws and everything, but now the wood stock just took a beating from the drops. I wouldn't care about that, but you got two cracks developing right here and the second right or here, and it doesn't matter how much you will tighten those screws, it keeps wiggling, and you know, it's basically I will continue to use it till we'll break it, but that wood is very, very cheap. It doesn't look like a solid wood to me. Other than this, from the cosmetic damages from outside, there's not much what I can tell you. Oh, what got leveled down also is that bracket for the sling. It just bent in. But again, that's from the drop. We had the one stoppage. I couldn't close the bolt on the drop. When we dropped on the magazine, there was some obstruction in the receiver. I have to review the tape. I removed the magazine, cleared the round, put the same magazine, and the magazine took a beating too, but put the same magazine back, rocket, and we expanded all the rounds. Then we did the drops, of course, on the charging handle. We did the drops on the side of the rail, and rifle performed better than the previous one which we had a year ago. So as far as the drops go, and as I said, we did all the different you know, angles. Except with the broken stock, I don't see you know, any problems from outside. Now, as always, let's have a look inside, because this is where the real thing is. And you guys remember we had the issues already started after 500 yards, the deformation of the dovetail, and also the formation of the parts of the bolt. So let's see first. Again, we're starting with the recoil spring and the recoil button, and there is really nothing unusual. So the trigger RAK1, that's Century Arms trigger. Let me pull out the bolt carrier and the bolt. Right, first let me remove the bolts so we're not going to lose it. Okay, yep, the formation on the dovetail is progressing, guys. I mean, you will see, I'll take again the detailed pictures. So the bolt carrier is taking a beating, the dovetail. Maybe it will stop. We'll see. Maybe it will stop. What is happening here, I think so that this end edge of the bolt carrier, not the dovetail, but that end edge where is the channel for the bolt, I'm seeing the deformation on it this time too. Again, I'll take a picture so you guys can judge it with your own eyes what's happening here, but that's something new that wasn't here. And you know, I don't see that much of action or wear on the trigger hammer, but that's basically what's happening here. We got the pieces of the here a little bit getting worked out for sure, and there's something going on here too, again in that channel where the bolt travels and closes in and opens up. And again, I'll take a detailed picture so you guys can see it for yourself. The piston is still sitting okay. I don't see anything unusual here. It's all dirty as hell. And then you got these fresh metal wear off marks here. That's, you know, again, it's not, you know, it's not causing any troubles. So, but you can see this is a freshly shaved off metal, and then you got this from beating against the front. But the biggest issue as of right now is this is the new development. I don't know, we'll watch that. We'll see what's going to happen, and you know, the continuous deformation of the dovetail, but we'll see, okay. Again, it's easier to see on the big screen in front of the monitor what's going on. All right, guys, this is bothering me right now. This is the rear of the bolt here. So the bolt face is here, so it's on the opposite side, and you can clearly see this bolt is getting the pieces of the metal shaved off and chip out. I mean, it's nasty, and it looks like polished. It's polished as a mirror right now. So what is happening basically, this is from working inside that channel, and that thing is happening here. So we'll see. Again, hopefully you can see the good pictures, but yeah, that's definitely progressing. This is the new thing that wasn't here before, or at least I haven't noticed on the top. That's again, wow, this is like someone took, you know, it's really like something is rubbing against that metal here very hardly. So this is progressing here, and how we are doing on that edge. And then you got again the missing pieces. It's starting chipping out the bolt up front on that locking lug, and that was happening already. So I knew, you know, that we have to watch for it. But yep, this is deforming here, and again at the bottom of this edge you got something starting to develop as well. So definitely 1,000 rounds mark. That bolt is taking a beating, guys, and I don't know why. Not, you know, I'm not the century guy. I don't know why. So bolt is taking a beating. How it's looking on the back, at least it's not folding. At least I don't see it right now. Nothing is folding on the back of the bolt. It's just that those locking lugs, they are taking a beating. Definitely there is something working hard here. Let me see how we are looking, and see, this is again the corresponding, this is from the bolt carrier. This is what I was looking at the bolt carrier here, guys, this area, and what is happening here when the bolt is smashing here. Bolt carrier, I'm sorry, not the bolt, but the bolt carrier. But I mean, again, whatever, it is what it is. Also, I'm seeing right now something starts to develop here, maybe. We'll see. I'll take a pictures. We'll see on the trunnion, but it's not nothing. You know, nothing jumps out yet. It's but something to watch for another 500 rounds. The rear trunnion looks good. Honestly, there is not much happening on the rear trunnion. And let me have a look inside the trunnion from the bottom, and it's just the, you know, metal wear-off marks, and again, you should be watching at the pictures, make your own conclusions. Rivets are looking, I don't know about that one. We'll see. We'll watch you, little guy. We'll watch you. That's a rivet for the trunnion, and that one looks like whoa, that one is, oh guys, yep, this rivet is becoming loose because it grew. There is a gap right now. I can see the gap. It will be very hard to capture it on the picture, but there is a gap between the rivet and the receiver on this side. So let me see how is the other one looking like. That one, it looks like it grew away from the receiver too, but I don't see the gap. But on this one you can clearly see the air gap. So yep, that one is getting loose. So how's that for the golden standard of AK manufacturing, guys? It's okay, it's okay. What else we got here? Everything inside the receiver looks surprisingly still clean. I'll give him credit for that. The rails are looking good. I don't see anything happening. So the biggest development right now is the bolt taking a beating, and we have the problems. You know, the air gap is growing. I haven't noticed this the first time, but you can clearly see there is a gap right now between the receiver and the rivet, and those two rivets, guys, are very important. That one and that one. These are they're taking the most stress when because they are working hard when you're doing the magazine's insertion. And I'm just guessing that because of, you know, we keep reloading those magazines, and those rivets are just you know, taking a beating, and that's why that one is getting loose. So again, you know, you be the judge. Trigger face, trigger hammer looks good. The only thing what is worrying me, you know, from between the trigger hammer and it's that dovetail on the bolt, but we'll see. But now the gloves are off. We have crossed the 1000 rounds mark. We will stop being nice. We'll start using this rifle. We'll give it a really, you know, a hard time right now. So we'll see what's going to happen. Please let me know if you have any questions. I will post all the detailed pictures on our blog, and you can see on the blog the pictures too, which are used in the video. So that should make it easy for you guys to decide, you know, what is happening. Okay, thanks for watching, and we will be back with 1500 rounds, hopefully. Okay, thanks guys.